Session here. Okay, yesterday, last topics what I have explained. Did you go on through that, the integration part?
Yeah, I did some, but not I didn't get chance to go through all these things. But yeah, some of the
Okay.
parts I went through.
Okay. So that is the basic things only, like how we need to authenticate and how we need to authorization. Now today onwards, we are going to start very deeply and very basic from starting. From till now, I have gone through that. Like you should have to know about the integration, like how it's look like how we need to do a connecting to external and internal. Okay, you got some idea, right?
Okay.
How it's look like.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
now we are going to start totally overall the basic. Like in the basic, what we can able to see and how we can able to resolve the issue. Okay, this is the main thing we can able to do now. So first thing, just hold a second. Mm, alright. Just 1 minute, Mitra. Okay, and did you done deployment, right? Do you have in
Yes, I have.
okay. Like, did you, when you are doing a deployment, if you are not having chain set, if you are not having Copado or AutoRabbit, so how you can able to manage? So how we can able to deploy?
In the current project, like we use Azure DevOps, so there is a CI/CD pipeline already built up. So we push our changes to the pipeline and it gets deployed in
Okay,
production.
so we can go through with the XML.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and apart from the XML, we have if we are not having the XML, so how we can able to do? So let's think if you got one project, okay, okay, you got one project, and in that project you can't able to open developer console, and also apart from that you can't able to open Lightning Studio extension, and you can't able to use Visual Studio Code. So in this case, how you can able to deploy other things to the UAT?
Using the workbench, we can uh, some
Okay,
data
with the
files.
workshop. Okay, you did you hear manage package?
Yes, sir.
Can you able to do?
Yeah, yeah, we can do that. We can create a package with all the components which you need to
Mm-hmm.
deploy, and then
Oh,
you download and install that package in the current environment.
okay. If I'm having a 10 classes, uh, the dependencies are also we're having for the 10 classes, triggers and batch classes. And in this scenario, the test coverage is I'm having overall 74%. Like I'm having 10 classes, okay. I'm having 10 classes, and for the 10 classes, I have created only one test class. Only one test class, and it's covering overall 10 classes, 74%. Can I able to deploy?
If you give error, not sure if there is any option to bypass the code coverage. Yes, not
Mm-hmm.
information if you are deploying.
Okay. So here, if the percentage is 74, okay. If I use try and catch expression, can I able to deploy now?
I mean, to increase the code coverage or for deployment?
Uh, no, I don't want to increase. So see, I don't have the that kind of developers, so they didn't work on the test classes. And previously, who worked the test classes is 74%. And now I want to deploy. Now it's showing the error like it's not, we can't able to deploy the test coverage, like something blah blah, it's showing the error. Depends on the test classes only. Like it's related to the test classes. Okay. So can I use in test class try and catch? So for that, like it will not solve the problem, but it will resolve the error, correct? So in this case, can you able to deploy?
Maybe I am not sure how to do this.
Okay, just try it one, because nowadays the org, headless 360.
Yes, I heard about it.
Yeah, yes. So overall, we can't able to. I mean, we are not using any kind of coding, right? Like in this case, we using the overall managed packages nowadays. Okay, so in this case, you can able to check the scenario because it's very important.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. We can go to the topic. So basic. Now, can you see my screen? Okay, you can able to see my entire screen, right?
It's loading. Yeah, I can see.
Okay, okay. Open. Right. Now we are going to start. Now we are going to start serialization. First topic in integration. First topic is serialization. Serialization. Spelling is correct, right? Or yes?
Yes.
Okay. Serialization. Now the topic is the serialization. Okay. The first topic is the serialization in the integration part. In the integration part. So what is the serialization exactly? Like how it will work in backend if I use the serialization.
Okay.
So let's say I'm having name is Mitra, okay, and phone, okay, then email .com. So this is a different data types. This is a email data type, and this is a phone data type, and this is a text data type. Okay. So when I use serialization for this whole thing, so what exactly what I want the output, exactly what I want the output, and this is output. This is this data it is in where in third party system. The data it is where in the third party system. Now I want this data only in one paragraph format, one serialization format. So how it look like exactly means when I use serialization, right? Then whatever the data type we are seeing the data everything, right? So it will convert it will convert in the string format. It will convert in the string format. This is string format. So how it will work? So how it will work? String format. When I use a serialization, the data it will convert with the string format. Then here you can able to see name, Mitra, and like that you can able to see phone like this and email. Okay. Now you can able to see like this. If I use a serialization, because in every integration they will use serialization because they want the data string format. The data they want the string format and before one flower bracket and ending a flower bracket, and whichever you can able to see the string format, right? Then here it will come the inverted commas. Inverted commas. Hope did you clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now for the serialization, where we need to go through with the developer console. Oh, developer console. Okay. So first, what I will use the best class name is first of all, do you know a wrapper, right? Do you know wrapper class?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to show you the wrapper also in this integration. In the integration, the wrapper is very important. Without wrapper, we can't able to insert the variables in other classes. In every integration class, the wrapper class should be mandatory. Should be mandatory, and along with the construction also very mandatory. And construction and wrapper both are all similar, if I'm not wrong, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So in this, do you know Visual Force page?
Yes.
Okay, in that Visual Force page, we are going to test it because we can't able to, like, I want to see the output. Like in developer console, we can't able to see the output, the string format. Then I should have to go through with the Visual Force page only if I want to see the output. The integration is not a part of the Visual Force page because why I'm showing the Visual Force page here? Because the output only. For the output purpose only, I'm going to show you the Visual Force page. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, first of all, I will create here wrapper class. Mhm. Okay. Student wrapper class. Okay. Now I will use a student wrapper class. Now here I will use name and phone and city. Three data types I will mention here. So first of all, if I want to create a wrapper class, so what I will do here, first of all, I will declare a variables. Correct? Public
Yes.
string name. Okay. This is one variable. And copy this one. Okay. And here I will use city. Okay. And here I will use phone. Here I will use phone. I will save it. I will save it. Now what are the next step? I need to then now I need to use this constructor, and in the constructor I will pass these are all the data types. Public, correct? No. Okay, now here, oh, okay. Now I want to add, now I want to map variable into parameters. This dot, this dot name equal to name. Okay, this dot city equal to city. This dot phone equal to phone. Okay, it's done.
Yes.
Now I'm having a wrapper now. This is a wrapper. Okay, so what I will do now, I will, so I will pass this data. I will pass every variable. I will pass this object. And if anyone is ask you, like we can able to create a object in developer console instead of going a object manager. Yes, so we can able to create a object with the help of the constructor. Correct. So this is an object and these are all the fields. Okay, we can able to create an object right in developer console. Okay, so now we are going to start. Now we are going to create our serialization method, serialization class. Serialization example. Okay, example one. Sorry, example example one. Okay, example. So here. So now what I will do now? So next thing, I will use the constructor for the serialization for whatever I'm using. So whatever I'm using for every method, like constructor method, sorry, the wrapper data, and for every data, I will add serialization to every method, every variable. I'm going to add a serialization because I want to convert everything into the string format. So here I will use constructor serialization. So okay. So here I will use here integer value. Integer value. So how I can able to find out the integer value? Okay. So every variable I'm going to insert a serialization because why means I should have to pass this data in the Visual Force page. Everything I should have to pass the data in the Visual Force page. So before that, if I want to pass this data right, then I should have to use get and set. Do you know get and set, right? Public string and here integer int integer value. Okay, integer value. Now here I will use get set. Correct. Now I will copy this one. Okay, this is the integer value and this is a decimal value. Deci DCI decimal value. Okay, and here account value. Now in this I'm going to use the account data as well. Okay, account object data as well. Account value, and in this I will use student value. And this is a why I'm using a value here. I'm I'm everything I will pass for this wrapper, right? Every this object data I will pass in this, and this value I will use serialization. Now then it will convert in the string format everything. Hope did you clear? Okay. Now first integer. Okay, equal to JSON dot ri seria I C S I S E R I A L I Z date A one. This is the correct, I guess. Serialization. Now integer value. I want 10. I want 10. For example. Okay. I want 10. So when I use the serialization, right, then now it will convert the this is whatever I'm using the integer, right? Then it will comes under a string format. String format. So what are the next step? This is integer. This is a integer. Is an integer, and now sorry, okay, decimal is equal to same as it is. Copy. Are you getting right? This is the main important. This is the
Mhm.
main important JSON or serialization. Okay, now here I will insert something value like decimal, like this one I will put. Okay, now next. Now here, what I will do exactly? Now I will create a one account data, sample data. I will create one instance account ACC equal to new account. Okay, new account. Now here in this case, I will use. mm, I don't want to use this one. Name is equal to Mitra. Okay, comma industry is equal to communications. Spelling correct, right? Okay, communications. So this is data. Now everything this data is comes and where it's storing here. It is storing in ACC, correct? ACC. Now what I will do, I will pass this data here. I will pass this data into this format. Okay. Account value is equal to JSON serialization. JSON serialization. Now under this what variable I will pass
Yes, yes.
ACC. Hope did you got?
Yes.
Now last one. This is it. Now I want to call wrapper here. I want to call wrapper. So how I will call? Copy class name, paste it. Student equal to new student. Enter. Okay. Now I will pass the variables. Sorry, I will pass the data only because I have already I have passed the data types here. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I will pass a variables here. Now I want to pass the data. I want to pass the metadata. So here, John. Okay. Now next is mm, city is Bangalore. Okay. And mobile is this one. Okay. So what the next step now? I want to pass this data dot, sorry, equal to John serialization, sorry, Johnson serialization. I will pass STU. Okay, STU. So this is a how I have passed the data in serialization. I have converted every data in the serialization format. Now I will save this data. So what's the throwing the error? Mm, okay, the integer value is showing the error. Johnson serialization. Okay, the serialization spelling wrong, I guess. SERI.
Try with this instead of Z.
Yeah. Okay. Serialize. And to use serialize. SERALIZE. Save it. Now it's saved, right? Serialize. Okay. Johnson dot serialize. It's a serialization. Now it's converted. Now it's converted into the string format. Now what is the next step? I want to check the output. Now I will need to pass the data in the without force way. That's why I have used a get set. I have used a get set. Now I will use Visual Force page, and here serialize example one. Now serialize example one. Enter. Now here controller. Now here which controller I need to pass? Controller equal to. Now here which class I need to pass? This one. You know Visual Force page, right?
Yeah, no, this is the first page I have not worked.
Yeah. So here first of all I need to use the integer. So integer integer integer. Okay. And here I need to pass. I need to pass the data. What I need to pass exactly here? This value, integer value. Integer value. Okay. Now I need to give a space. I need to give a space. So what I will use? I will use a br.
Mhm.
Okay. Now here I will use the different category which is integer. Is correct. Okay. Vice stranger. Um, Now next is decimal. Decimal. Now variable is decimal value. Okay. Now next is for the next one account. Count. Okay. Account value. Now last one is student. Student value. Student. Student value. Okay. Now this is I have done. So I have called the class name, and this class name I can able to see the account data as well and student data as well. And now I have passed the data because in every variable I have passed the different data. For this account I have passed the account data. For the student I have passed the student data. This is a variables I have called in serialization example one class. So let's see how the output is going on. Just click preview. So this is the output you can able to see. So this is the output, correct?
Mhm.
So this is a type attribute, it's a type account, name, Mitra, industry, and communication. Okay, student name is a phone and it's a name and it's a city. It's a serialization. It's a serialization. Now we are having another one. We are having another one serialization. The serialization is a pretty serialization. Like it's a clumsy. It's a clumsy. You can able to see like there is no having
Mhm.
any kind of space. There is no nothing.
Yes.
It's overall the clumsy. It's not correct because we need to do it pretty. That pretty we can do next class. Okay, just practice this one. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yep. Okay, Mitra. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.